Hello, Easy Enough English members. This is going to be the second TOEIC grammar video workshop video that's going to go into the grammar workshop video series. Yesterday we did a video from the same book. And remember, the point of teaching grammar from this book is to get you to understand and know how to use grammar effectively and functionally as it pertains or as it is used in something like the TOEIC test. So remember, it's very useful grammar. So let's get right into it. Today's sentence is, we have carefully examined the two plans blank detail, but we cannot decide which is the more attractive. Now there's a lot going on in this sentence, so I'm going to explain everything that you see that's highlighted here. But first, let's go through our answers and identify our answers. First, we have A, on, B, in, C, at, and D, by. If you notice something about all of our answers, they're all what? They're all prepositions. Okay? Now, what is a preposition? A preposition tells us two things. It tells us where a thing is, or it can go before a time. Okay, so on Monday, in an hour, or at 5 o'clock. Those are prepositions of time. I am standing in the room. I am on the bus. Okay, I am behind the chair. Those are all prepositions of place and tell us where something is. Now we know that a preposition must go in this blank. But before we do that, let's talk about some of the words that I've highlighted. The first one is examine. And examine is a verb. What does examine mean? To examine something is to study or analyze it. Okay? Analyze just means to study something very carefully. Okay? That's what examine means. Examine can also mean, well, actually, that's what it means. I'm thinking of examination. Think about examination. If you go into the doctor and the doctor gives you an examination, a physical examination, what he's doing is he's studying or analyzing your body very carefully to make sure it is still healthy. Okay. The second one is plans. Okay. The two plans. A plan can be a noun or a verb. I can plan to go outside tomorrow if the weather is sunny. I can put together all the things I'm going to do, and when I wake up in the morning tomorrow, I know the first thing I'm going to do because I planned it or thought about it the night before. But the other thing, other meaning of plan is just what you do to solve a problem. Now, in this sentence, the definition of plan that is closest in meaning is this one, number 2. What you do to solve a problem. Okay, this can be a plan about anything. We don't really know because we're not given any context. We don't know what comes before this sentence and what comes after, but that's okay. The third thing is attractive. What does it mean to be attractive? This also has two meanings. Okay, attractive can mean better, or it can mean someone who's good looking. The second one is used when you're talking about a person. Someone can be attractive or good looking. But in this example, or in this sentence, it doesn't mean, it's not talking about someone who is handsome or pretty. It's talking about which of these plans is better. Okay. Now that's the vocabulary. You can also see I made some green marks here too. Those are notes that are more about grammar. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Actually, I labeled it number 3. Okay, number 3 is, remember in last video that we talked about verbs and adverbs. Some verbs can go before the adverb, and some verbs come after the adverb. And what is the job of an adverb? To tell us how someone does something. I talk loudly. I walk slowly. I eat carefully. All of those adverbs tell us how I do something. Okay. Remember, I said some adverbs can go before and after the verb. some can only come before, and some can only come after. This example, we have carefully examined, can be either one. Carefully can go before examine or after. So we can say examine carefully or carefully examine. So this one is one where you can use before or after the verb. Okay. The fourth one is blank detail. Since this is the answer to the question, we're going to wait until we go over that one. So let's go ahead and skip to number 5. More attractive. Okay. Attractive is an adjective. That's why I have here comparative adjective. A comparative adjective sentence is when you compare two or more, actually two things most of the time. Okay. I am taller than my friend. Okay. What am I comparing? Myself and my friend. Those are the two people I'm comparing. And what am I qualifying or comparing between me and my friend? Our height. Who is taller? Okay. Now, when you use a comparative adjective sentence, you need to add an ER on the end of the adjective for some adjectives. Adjectives that are 1 or 2 syllables. Attractive is one that's 3 syllables. So we cannot add an ER on the end of it. We can't say which plant is attractiver. That is incorrect. Because attractive is 3 syllables, another mistake. Excuse me, I'm making a mistake with my syllables. Attractive. Okay, attractive. Okay, that's 3 syllables. And an easy way to test this, I was having trouble like putting the line between which letters. But a better and faster way to do that is just to say attractive, to say it like that. Notice in each syllable, what do you have? You have a vowel, attractive. That's how you split up a word by its syllables, okay? In each syllable, you will have a vowel. So that's why we have the word more in front of attractive. For adjectives that are 3 or more syllables, and you cannot add an ER, you need to add a more before the adjective, okay? Now let's go on to number 4. And, I already gave you the answer. I said the answer, so let's go ahead and circle that. The answer is in, okay? Let me circle that in another color. In detail, okay? We have carefully examined the 2 plans in detail. Now this is tricky because there's really no other reason why the answer is in than because that is how you say something. If you do something in detail, okay, in always has to come in that phrase, okay? So it's in detail. And to do something in detail is to look closely at it, okay, or to study it. There's no other preposition that you can use in this phrase in detail. You couldn't say on detail, at detail, or by detail. You just have to say in detail because in detail is a kind of phrase, okay, which means it's you say that when you're talking about looking or studying, analyzing, or examining something very carefully. If you do it very carefully, then you do it in detail. Okay. So that's the video, guys. Hope you guys like the video. If you do, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section. If you have any questions about tutoring or anything of that nature, you know how to contact me. You can email me at easyenouughenglish@gmail.com or shoot me a message through Facebook Messenger. Hope to hear from you guys soon. Thanks and bye-bye.